Why am I so down? It's often a question asked post-op. Post-op blues. This is a topic which patients need to be aware of, as it's very common to get very down and anxious immediately post-op. The post-op blues. This is nothing to be too worried about, and not everybody experiences it, but be aware that in my personal experience it can happen and it isn't very nice. It is very common indeed after your hair transplant to feel down and anxious about the entire thing. Remember, you are absolutely exhausted, so thoughts can creep into your mind. You are full of mixed emotions post-op, and this is often fueled by the tiredness that you will have underestimated, as the process is grueling. Undergoing surgery is a huge step mentally as well as physically. The lead up to it is mentally grueling and should not be underestimated. I'm exhausted and I did nothing. Oh, but you did, you see, because surgery is exhausting. Be aware that post-op, the wheels will well and truly fall off at some point. You are only human. You will turn up to your session absolutely shattered, as most do, due to a few restless nights' sleep on the lead up to the big day and very little sleep the night before. Combined with the anxiety and adrenaline, it's a crazy combination. Trust me, I've been there. The surgery day itself, whether it's strip or FUE, is like running a marathon for you, even though you are sat in the chair all day. Sitting in the chair all day doing nothing is very tiring. Combined with this mental and physical exhaustion will be the duration of surgery. It can be very tough on you, so do not underestimate it. On top of the surgery, there's other factors that you need to consider. There's also a number of drugs that you will have taken to calm you down and various painkillers needed post-op. Your body is getting hit from all angles and is just now running on adrenaline, so therefore you can't underestimate what you're putting your body through. Remember, you are exhausted. Your mind is exhausted as well as physically. Your body is exhausted too. Combine all this, as many do, along with several hours of flying and jet lag. So therefore you've got one combination of emotion and tiredness, and these post-op blues can strike at any time, so do not underestimate them. After all this, you return home and it's sheer exhaustion hits you like a sledgehammer. It's very important that you don't underestimate post-op blues, and as long as you are aware that a few days after the surgery you may be utterly exhausted, then you know why. Due to your new level of complete exhaustion, this is when the blues are going to kick in. They'll creep upon you. You'll be tired like nothing before, and then the thought process, the little thoughts that creep into your mind, start to get amplified and blown out of proportion. You will start questioning the surgery and your doctor and how it went and whether or not it was successful or not. You become very paranoid and sketchy, to the point of obsessive. It's the come down of all come downs. So again, be prepared post-op and be prepared for the post-op blues. They will come in a few days pre-op and a few days after. So you need to respect the surgery, and how you go about it mentally and physically is very important. So prepare yourself. Get some rest, as your body needs as much rest and as much sleep as possible. Tips for post-op blues are honestly just rest up, drink lots of water, eat well, and chill out. Post-op, get yourself some box sets, 24, Lost, Prison Break, etc., etc. And try not focus on the surgery and all the various specifics surrounding it. Leave that up to the doc, okay? That's what you are paying them for, and that's what your several months of intensive research has led you to them. You need to just relax, rest. Stop examining your hair transplant every spare minute you get. It's certainly not going to help things. Your radar will click back in within a few days and everything will become a lot clearer and you will start to feel much more upbeat about it all and the experience in general. And the new chapter of your life will start with a very positive state of mind, in along with the post-op regime and the questions associated with that. But that's another topic altogether that will come shortly.